Yeah, well, that's a senior course. What an honor it is to be here today supporting our country's movement to make America great again. You know, this past November, the American people faced what Ronald Reagan would call a time for choosing. The citizens of this great country had to choose not just between two candidates or two parties, but between two very different plans for America. We had to choose if we wanted to continue down the path of increasing the power of the federal government and its overreach into the lives of citizens. We had to choose if we wanted to continue the erosion of the Constitution and the idea of a constitutionally limited government. And we had to choose if we wanted more of the problem. And that problem being the Washington insiders that will say anything and change nothing. The American people have spoken, and our answer is no. Enough is enough. We are tired of being let down time and time again by members of both parties who fail to deliver. We, the people, are sick and tired of the political establishment. We have created a mandate for change in this country. Now, nearly 9 years ago, Barack Obama stood right here in this mall in front of thousands of supporters, to whom he made the famous promise, if you like your plan, if you like your doctor, you can keep it. He made the promise that his plan of government control of our healthcare system was the way to drive down costs and drive up quality. Well, today we stand here in this very spot with the advantage of hindsight. We've seen what Obamacare does to families in this country. We've seen the destructive regulation pressure it puts on small businesses, stagnating our economy and job growth. We've seen the rising cost of health care that strictly defies the objective of the policy in the first place. And we know that Obamacare is not right for this country. And the repealing of Obamacare has been one of the top priorities of voters nationwide for over 7 years now. And one step at a time, the American people have put Republicans in a position to fix this problem. And it's time to finally get the job done and ensure that Obamacare is repealed, not renamed. Now is the time for courageous conservatives all across the country to rise and recognize the statement that the American people have made and put an end to Obamacare once and for all. After 7 years of this disastrous policy and the increase in premiums and decline in quality that came with it, it is clear that the federal government is the problem, not the solution. Former President Obama himself once said, "Consumers have it best when there is competition and there is choice." And while that statement strictly contradicts the healthcare policies he enacted during his presidency, he was absolutely right. And we can stimulate competition between insurance companies and provide choice to American consumers by opening up the healthcare market and allowing the American people to purchase healthcare across state lines. Right here in North Carolina, that would increase our choices from 1 to nearly 300. This competition and choice drives down the cost of insurance and increases the quality of coverage for all Americans. Yet the Democrats will still tell you that it's bad for the country and that Republicans are denying Americans their right to health care, when they are the ones being bankrolled by the very insurance companies making billions off of this policies while it ruins the lives of some unfortunate Americans. Ladies and gentlemen, I am appalled that we have to stand here and beg the federal government for the right to buy health care from South Carolina. And the fact that the federal government has seized so much control over something that is not even mentioned in the Constitution is appalling in and of itself. Obamacare has done its fair share of damage, and so have the members of Congress that refuse to stand up to it. Enough is enough, and we the people want change. Now, President Trump did take an important step a few weeks ago towards keeping one of his promises to the American people. Recall, he made the ultimate pledge to Americans that they could keep their private